Okay guys, welcome back to algebra class, and this time we are going to review about factoring. Okay, so this time everything will be done using without calculator. Okay, now let's do this one. So first, about the factoring, we learned about GCF, which is greatest common factor. So what I told you to do first is you have to find if there's anything that you have to find small number, and this case 15, right? And tell me, what can give you 15? You gotta find all the factors of 15. And that's it, because 5 times 3, it's repeating, so, and always we start from the greatest number and see if it goes into other numbers. 15 does not go into 21, 5 does not go into 21, but 3 goes in. 3 is the greatest number that goes in. Of course, 1 goes in here and here as well, but 3 is bigger than 1, right? So we are gonna take out 3 from both of them. Do they have anything in common? This one has x, this one has y. So they don't have anything in common. So you can just take out 3 like that. So you divide, you're gonna get 7x minus 5y, like that, okay? So that's GCF. For example, here, smaller number is 2, and 2 goes into 14 automatically. So, yep, we can take out 2. And they have c in common as well, right? Though this one has only one c, while this one has a 2 c's, like c squared. So we can take out 2 c's from each one of them. So this one becomes 7c. 2c divided by 2c, this one will disappear. We'll only have 1 left over. You have to know for sure, just remember, that's how we factor using GCF. When you multiply this one back, 2c times 7c, you must get exactly same thing back. Do you see they are very identical? We are just making things look different. We are not switching anything else, right? Okay, we are just making things different. So let's look at this one. What do they have in common? 5 is the smallest number, and there's nothing that we can actually. 5 is prime number, which means it has only 1 and by itself as a factor, and obviously 5 does not go into 12. 1 goes into 12, but it does not change anything else. This one has a p, this one has a q, which means this one cannot be factored. So this one can't be factored. Okay, just like this form, this one cannot be factored further. So that's what I want you guys to do. Like, I hope you remember this. This one is simple as well. If I give you a hint, you take out 8 and tell me what can give you 8, 24, and that's it. And to me, 8 does not go into 22, 4 does not go into 22, but 2 does. So you can take out 2. And about the x, how many? This one has 3, this one has 5. So you can take out up to 3 x's. So is y. Like that, okay? So you should get 2x cubed, y to the 4th power. And you have what? 4 left over, because this will be disappeared. Minus 11x squared, y squared. That's what you get. Okay, because as you can see, 2 and 22, 1 will disappear. This one will become 2. This will become 2 as well. So it's same thing, just you have to be careful. The smallest, we have 10, 9. This one doesn't have a number, which means it has 1. So you cannot take out any number. You can only take out a. This one has a 2a's. This one has only 1a. This one has 2a's. So you can only take out 1a each time. And this one has only 1b, which means you can only take out ab left over like that. Okay? And then factor out everything. So that's what you do. So make sure to try this too. Now let's go to this one. Difference of square, which is very easy, as I said, but it's so easy to be forgotten. So set up the 2 parentheses. Sign should be always positive, negative, or you can write negative, positive. something times something gives you a squared. So it's going to be a and a. But what can give you 64? It's not you're dividing 64 into 2. Like it's not 32, 32. No, no way. Because 32 times 32 is more than 64. What you have to do is square root 64, which is 8. So it's going to be 8 and 8. Okay? That's what factoring is. So that's what you do. Usually I tell you guys not to use calculator, but 289, I don't even know what 289, what can give 289. So what you're going to do is square root 289, 17. So it's going to be x plus 17, x minus 17, like that, okay? Now this one, of course, 81, it can give you x plus 9, x minus 9. But do you see this one's plus? Like this should be negative in order to be difference of square. So this one cannot be factored. Can be factored. And I think this is the only one. So you can try other questions by yourself. Let me give you a hint for this one. So if you get stuck, make sure to look at this example and figure out what to do with this one, okay? So, factor the trinomials. I mean, it's simple, right? You put 6 and 7, and 6 and 1 can give you this, x plus 6, x plus 1. So it should not be a problem. Only thing that can confuse you is, do you see this one's the b squared? But you don't have to worry about it. You just put negative 30 on the top, positive 13 on the top. What can give you this? What combination can give you this? 15 and 2, I think. Right? So it's going to be a plus 15, a minus 2. But the thing is, this one is a b squared with this b, right? So what you're going to write is b here. Okay? Because technically you had to write b squared and b here. But the reason that I'm not writing it is it can be confusing. That's why I didn't write it. So that's how you do. And when you multiply this one back, you're gonna see you will get exactly same thing. Do you see? If you combine them, this one becomes 13 and it's exactly the same thing when you multiply it. So that's how you factor. Just forget everything. Just do like regular here, like that, and then just put b at the end. So it's gonna be same thing with this y, okay? So that's how you do this part. And GCF first and difference of square is very simple. When you factor first, you have to check GCF first. So look at this, 48. What can give you 48? 1 times 48, 2 times 24, 3 times 10, 16, 4 times 12, 6 times 8. Wow, we have a lot of numbers. And see which one can get into 75. So not 48, not 24, 16, no. 16 does not go into 75. 12, no. 8, no. 6, no. 4, no. 3, yes. So we can take out 3. And we don't have anything in common other than that, so I will just take out 3. So I have what? 25r squared minus 16. And do you see this? You can factor this one further. This one will become 5r plus 4, 5r minus 4. Can you see that? You can factor it like that. And that's what factoring is. So you can try this, using the same technique. Now let's get into this one, okay? I'll go over this one, or maybe this one. That's gonna be fun. So these 4 concepts are the same, okay? So never mind, I'll go over this one, okay? What do we have in common? What's the smallest number? 4, right? So I'm gonna take out 4 from each one of them. And do you see we have y in common as well? So I can take out y like that. So I'm gonna take out 4y. So this one has a y squared left over plus y left over, and this one minus 30. Okay, and as you can see, you can factor this one further, and this one is a 1. What can give you this? 6 and 5 with a negative, so it's what? 4y 6, what am I doing? Y plus 6, y minus 5. That's how you factor it. That's the maybe hardest part of the lesson, like this set 4. And what you're gonna learn next time is gonna be a little bit more advanced than this one, okay? But generally speaking, it's very simple. You just take out these numbers, usually same number very in front of it, like that. It's what, 24, and then factor inside here, like negative 24 and positive 5 inside, and find this two number combination and write this one. That's what you usually do. This one, you can only take out x, I guess, because you cannot take out number. So yeah, just like that, and then do something, okay? And if you have any question, just let me know. In that case, I will help you. See you guys. Bye.